If you're over 60 and still waking up in the middle of the night clutching your calf in pain, let me tell you something important. This is not just normal aging. It is your body sending a message that too many people are ignoring. These cramps are not random. They are your nervous system's way of crying out that something is missing. Usually in your diet, what you eat, and sometimes what you fail to eat, can quietly rob you of strength, shorten your steps, and steal away the peaceful sleep you deserve. The good news is this: nature already provided solutions. And the answers are not complicated pills or expensive creams. They are real foods, simple foods, the kind you can find in your local grocery store in Chicago, or at a farmer's market in small-town Georgia, or even in the corner store down the road. In just a few minutes, we're going to walk through 3 powerful foods that not only stop cramps, but also rebuild your leg strength, restore healthy circulation, and give your body the minerals it has been begging for. Stay with me until the very end, because the last food on this list is one that almost 90% of seniors overlook, yet it could change the way your legs feel within days. Before we begin, please remember, if you find value in what we're sharing here, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more life-changing advice for older adults. And in the comments below, let us know. Have you ever experienced painful nighttime cramps? A simple yes or no will do. Number 1. Avocados, for potassium and magnesium balance. For decades, avocados were misunderstood in America. Back in the 1980s, when low-fat diets dominated every conversation, this green fruit was pushed aside. It wasn't sweet, it wasn't flashy, and people thought it was too fatty to be healthy. But traditional cultures in Mexico and Central America always knew the truth. Avocados were medicine in disguise. Today, science has finally caught up. Nutritionists and doctors in places like the Cleveland Clinic now point to avocados as one of the most complete foods for older adults. Why? Because after 60, our muscle and nerve function become fragile. Electrolyte balance weakens, potassium drops more quickly, and magnesium quietly falls too. Without enough of these minerals, your muscles start to misfire. Cramps in the middle of the night, spasms when you climb the stairs, twitches in your feet as you sit in your chair reading the evening news. This is where avocados shine. Just one medium avocado provides close to 700 milligrams of potassium. That's more than a banana, and it comes without the sugar spike, unlike bananas. Avocados also carry their minerals in a cushion of healthy fats. These fats help stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and nourish the heart. They also make it easier for your body to absorb vitamins like A, E, and K, which protect your eyes, skin, and bones. Magnesium, which is built into every creamy bite of avocado, plays another crucial role. It helps relax muscle fibers, steady your heartbeat, and calm down tension in the nervous system. It's like nature's muscle relaxer, delivered on a piece of toast or in a fresh salad. Beyond minerals, avocados bring antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin. These protect your nerves from oxidative stress and support coordination and balance, which are so important for preventing falls as we age. They even provide small but steady doses of B vitamins and folate, supporting brain clarity and emotional stability. And here's something many people don't realize. The fats in avocados are heart protective, not heart damaging. They help lower bad cholesterol and improve good cholesterol, giving your circulatory system the support it needs to keep blood flowing to your legs. So how do you use them? Keep it simple. In New York City, I once met a 92-year-old man who swore his nightly half avocado was the reason he could still walk 2 miles in Central Park. Sprinkle a little sea salt, drizzle with olive oil, and eat with a spoon. Blend it into a green smoothie with spinach and apple. Slice it over a salad with grilled chicken, or even mash it on whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon. Aim for half an avocado each day. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does need to be consistent. Think of it as fueling your legs the way you'd fuel your car. Miss a few days and the engine begins to sputter. Keep the tank full and the ride stays smooth. Number 2, sweet potatoes, natural electrolyte restorer. When you think of comfort food in America, especially in the South, sweet potatoes probably come to mind. Maybe baked with a little cinnamon at Thanksgiving, or roasted on a chilly evening in North Carolina. But what most people don't realize is that sweet potatoes are more than comfort. They are one of the most powerful foods for preventing muscle cramps in seniors. Sweet potatoes are naturally rich in the three minerals that control nearly every movement in your body: magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Think of these as the electric wires of your muscles and nerves. Magnesium relaxes muscle fibers. Potassium allows smooth contractions. And calcium sends the signals that tell your muscles when to move. If even one of these falls too low, the system starts to misfire. That misfire shows up as a sudden spasm, a tight calf, or a foot cramp that wakes you at 2 in the morning. Here's the beauty of sweet potatoes. They deliver all three minerals in perfect natural balance. Unlike supplements that are poorly absorbed, your body welcomes nutrients from real food. Every orange bite of sweet potato is a package of mineral-rich energy, fiber, and antioxidants. And there's more. Sweet potatoes are packed with complex carbohydrates that break down slowly. This means you avoid the roller coaster of blood sugar spikes and crashes that often cause fatigue, mood swings, and even inflammation in the joints. For seniors, steady energy is priceless. It helps you walk farther, stay engaged longer, and keep a stable mood throughout the day. Beta-carotene, the nutrient that gives sweet potatoes their deep orange color, is another hidden gift. It protects your eyes, strengthens your immune system, and helps keep your skin healthy. Paired with the natural fiber inside, it also supports gut health, which is deeply connected to how well your body absorbs minerals. So, how do you prepare them? Keep it simple but tasty. Bake them whole until tender, then drizzle with olive oil. Roast them in the oven with a sprinkle of turmeric and black pepper for an anti-inflammatory boost. Or mash them with a spoonful of tahini for extra creaminess and nutrient absorption. Just avoid overboiling, which can wash away minerals. Aim for 3 to 4 servings per week. A man I once met in Arizona, 80 years old and still gardening every day, told me he eats a small roasted sweet potato with dinner at least 3 times a week. He laughed and said, "It keeps my legs from locking up when I'm bending over to pull weeds." His story is proof of how small habits build strength and freedom. Number 3, pumpkin seeds. Cramp-fighting super snack. Now let's talk about something you can snack on while watching your favorite baseball game or while reading in the evening. Pumpkin seeds, also called pepitas. These tiny seeds are some of the most concentrated sources of minerals your body craves. Just one handful can give you nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs. And magnesium, as we mentioned earlier, is the mineral of relaxation. It calms restless legs, stops tight calves, and prevents the foot twitches that can make it hard to fall asleep. Most older adults in America are magnesium deficient. Sometimes it's due to medications. Sometimes it's stress or poor diet. And sometimes it's just the way our bodies process minerals less efficiently as we age. Whatever the reason, deficiency often shows up in the legs first. Pumpkin seeds provide magnesium in a form your body can absorb easily, but they also come with zinc, which supports nerve repair, hormone balance, and a stronger immune system. On top of that, they're rich in vitamin E and antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, protecting your joints and muscles from wear and tear. One of the most overlooked benefits of pumpkin seeds is sleep. Seniors who add them to their diet often report deeper, more restful sleep. It's not because the seeds make you sleepy, but because the magnesium inside helps your nervous system relax and supports melatonin production. In other words, your body feels safer, calmer, and more ready for rest. Eating pumpkin seeds is easy. Keep a jar of raw or dry roasted seeds in the kitchen. Sprinkle them over your oatmeal in the morning. Toss them on salads. Blend them into smoothies. Or simply eat them by the handful. You can even pair them with a small square of dark chocolate or an apple for a satisfying snack. Make it a daily ritual. A handful each day can go a long way toward protecting your legs and giving your body the minerals it has been missing. Final reflection. Your legs are not just bones and muscles, they are your freedom. They carry you through the grocery store, up the church steps on Sunday, across the living room to hug your grandchildren. When cramps take that away, even for a moment, it is not just pain, it is your body speaking to you, telling you it needs something different. Too many people wait until the problem becomes unbearable. They reach for pain creams, expensive supplements, or even resign themselves to the idea that suffering is just part of getting older. But real healing doesn't start in the pharmacy aisle. It starts in the kitchen. Foods like avocados, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin seeds are not trends. They are tools. They rebuild your strength quietly, naturally, and completely. Half an avocado each day, a roasted sweet potato a few nights a week, a small handful of pumpkin seeds every evening. These simple choices restore the very minerals your body depends on. But here's the secret: consistency. Minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium don't work overnight. They work with rhythm. They support you only if you give them the chance. Day after day, meal after meal, if you build a ritual around these foods, you'll not just stop the cramps, you'll reclaim independence, mobility, and dignity. Don't wait for the walker. Don't wait for the fall. Start today. Feed your legs what they need, not because you're weak, but because you still have control. Preserve your mobility, preserve your freedom, and preserve your peace. And it all starts at the dinner table. Before you go, please remember, if this video helped you, take a moment to hit that like button, share it with a friend who might be struggling, and subscribe so you don't miss the advice that could change your later years. And in the comments below, just type "strong legs" to remind yourself and others that mobility is power.